Instagram. We're about to do a manifesting yoga session, and now we are recording on Zoom. We're doing both here. So just getting everything set up. All right, and there's Duke. Okay, so I want to start by saying I think my cleaner is coming here soon in a bit, so if there's a little bit of background noise or dog commotion, then that is what that is. I'll start sitting a little bit closer. Okay, so I want to start today by just talking about the power of choice. I was talking about it a little bit on my Instagram story, and I think that there is a vibe out there that some people would have you feel and believe. Sorry on Zoom if it's a little bit dark. It's just because I'm backlit. I'll sit closer again. Yeah, so there's a group of people that would have you believe that you don't have a choice, that you just need to wait things out. Stop. This is my dog, Duke, for those of you that don't know. And that's my water. Duke, come over here. I figured this might happen. Get your bone. This is called dog yoga. Okay, so lay down, right here. Just lay down just like that. That's a good boy. Okay. And what I'm intending today in the yoga practice today is to have you reclaim that quality of choice and empowerment and independence that is authentically true, and anything other than I have a choice, I am fully sovereign, I am fully independent is a lie. So this is about reclaiming your energy, reclaiming your power, reclaiming, like sometimes do you guys ever feel like there's like, I don't want to call them energy vampires, but it's like there's an energy drain. You know, it's like there's an energy drain on you, and it could be from a person, it could be from who knows what, it could be from who knows what. So in this practice today, I want it to be about reclaiming your power, creating protection, and then ultimately having you be able to really make that choice from a very powerful, independent, sovereign way. Also, some kind of sad news. I'm not going to be playing music in this practice, and the reason is because the last time I did that, I got kicked off Instagram. And since we're streaming on Instagram for now, I don't want to risk someone being in the middle of their practice. And then, I mean, it's interesting because the first time I streamed yoga, I didn't get, like, the video didn't get stopped and deleted, but then the second time it did. So I just don't want to risk it. So that's the kind of thing that's a benefit that those who are in the Dharma, obviously if you're in Maya, which obviously Lucy and Marie, you are, so you get the benefit of yoga with music. But other than that, if you're in the Dharma Queen inner circle, which is where we're going to be doing a lot of the yoga practices moving forward, after I stop doing these free live ones, you'll have the benefit of the very shamanic, powerful effects of yoga to music there. So shall we get started? All right, I'm going to take us to the mat. And Duke, you're going to stay there. Okay. He's very obedient, as you can see. Hey, come over here. Over here. Lay down. Duke. Okay. Actually, I'm going to have you lay down over here. Duke, lay down right here. Lay down right. Guys, he's 4 years old and thinks he's a puppy. Right? Hey, Duke, sit. Sit. This is officially a dog training yoga. You thought you were coming for yoga, but really you're getting dog training. Sit. Down. Down. Okay. We're not playing right now. Okay, lay down. Duke needs to feel the choice of empowerment too, apparently. He's like, I am practicing with you, and this is what's happening. Okay, so go ahead and start in a seat. Go ahead and start in a seat. So wherever you've been, whatever you've been doing before this practice, just allow yourself to get present. Come to this moment. Slow the breath down. Close your eyes. Slow the breath down. Close your eyes. Duke, slow the breath down. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back, palms face up. And right here, right off the bat in this moment, start to get a sense of your energy field. Start to get a sense of like your aura. you know, the electromagnetic waves that your heart specifically emanates every single moment of every day are so powerful. They can extend up to 6 feet in diameter beyond your body. That's like your aura. That's your energy field. People can feel that. And so get a sense for that energy field, and not just the physical space that you take up, but the energetic space that you take up. And then from there, start to just intuitively get a sense of disruptions or distractions, or and like a energy suck entity in the field, and put your attention there with the energy of love. Put your attention in the field, in your body's field, with the energy of love. And just start to, with your breathing and with your attention and your focus, start to just emanate this vibe of love out from your heart, dropping down from your head into your heart, and emanating this vibe of love out into your field. Maybe you can even use your hands, kind of like what I'm doing, if that feels good. And it's like you're just like emanating this love out into your field. And if there's any like plugs in you, and I know this is getting a little bit esoteric, but it's real. If there's anything energetically that's like plugged into you and taking your energy, just take a moment right now to extend love to it, forgive it, and then sever it. So you love it, you forgive it, and you sever it. And then once you feel complete with sort of the energetic hygiene of cleaning your energy field, you can start to reclaim your power. So now you're drawing power back into your body. You're drawing your own energy field power in a cohesive way back into your body. And so you start to rebuild and refuel your physical body, your energetic body, and this helps with healing, this helps with feeling peaceful, this helps with feeling empowered and feeling at choice. So this is reclaiming your power, your vibration, your force field, your life force, your prana. Take another breath here. And exhale. Ah, very good. Now we're going to lay on our backs. Now we're going to lay on our backs. Start with both knees up and just roll your knees in one circle, going one way and the other. Going one way, then the other. Both ways. Lay down, really can't see. Extend your left leg long, keep your right leg bent. Clasp your hands around your shin of your right leg. Keep your left leg active and strong. And again, you can rock it around. And as you're ready, inhale the leg straight. Clasp your hands around your thigh or calf, depending on how open you're feeling. And at the same time, allow your shoulders to just relax away from the ears. So both feet are activated. Either you're flexing or you're pointing, as one of my teachers calls it. It's like your foot is going like a point, but then your toes are curling back. It's called pointing. Wow. You guys, Duke is chasing after a fly right now. You know that phrase, he wouldn't hurt a fly? Like literally, he wouldn't hurt a fly, except he's hurting a fly. God bless. So you're breathing here, you're breathing into the sensation, you're breathing into whatever you feel. Maybe your leg is straight, maybe your knee's a little bit bent, and that's okay. Duke, lay down. Lay down. Duke, lay down. Hey, lay down. Okay. And then from here, take your left hand and move it up a little bit higher. You can kind of elevate your upper body, move it up higher on your right leg, and just cross your right leg a little bit over the midsection. And so you start to feel a stretch in your outer right thigh. So now you can feel it in your IT band in your outer right thigh. Both legs stay active and you're breathing. Take another breath. Switching sides, grabbing that right leg in your right hand. Place your left hand on your left hip to stabilize. And then you're opening a little bit to the side. Maybe you're grabbing your ankle, your leg, your foot, whatever is available to you. And you're breathing. Take another breath here. Back to center. and release. Just pause a moment, notice the difference between the two sides. The two sides should actually feel very different, right? Notice that difference. And now we bring our left knee to our chest. You can rock it side to side, move it around a little bit. And then as you're ready, extend it to the sky. Clasp your hands around your thigh, around your calf, flexing the feet or pointing them, which means you can kind of see on Zoom like the silhouette of my foot. Sorry for the backlighting. So that's a flex, and then that's a point. That's a point, but that's not what we're doing. We're doing a point. And that's just going to activate your muscles a little more strongly. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Your breathing is deep and slow. And you're always bringing your attention and awareness back to your breathing. From here, take your right hand and move it up on the left leg, and you can hold it inside or the outside if you want. And you're crossing the leg just slightly over the midline, not anything too crazy, like it shouldn't go past the line of your hip. You're just starting to feel that stretch in the outer glute, like the IT, and you're breathing deeply into the sensation. And switching sides. So again, your left hand can hold your calf, ankle, foot, peace fingers around the toe, whatever is available to you, and you're breathing. Both legs are activated. Keep the right leg activated as well, strong, like the right knee is pressing into the ground. Both feet are flexed. Take another breath. Back to center, pause. And release. And just pause before you do anything else. Notice the opening. Notice the blood already circulating around your body. Stretch your arms long. Stretch your legs long. Oh, yeah. Bring your knees up. Start to rock front to back, front to back, front to back. Do this 3 or 4 times. Little massage for the spine. And ready to come all the way up. All the way up. And face the front again. Okay, we're going to get into some hip opening now. So left leg is on the ground. Right, there's a couple options here. Right foot will, like the blade edge of the foot, will come into the crease that your thigh and your calf form. Or if you're feeling more open today, you can flex, flex, flex both feet, and then that right ankle goes over the left knee. And then you just want to make sure you're stacked, meaning your ankles are over your knees. Okay, so I'm actually going to do the more moderate variation for right now because I haven't practiced yet today. So I'm going to put the blade edge of my right foot into the crease between my calf and thigh. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, folding. And then just drop your head and breathe. Okay, so we're getting into our hips, into our root chakra, into the center for feeling safe, stable, and secure. You're breathing deeply. I recommend 10 count exhales, 10 count inhales, holding in between. But if that feels too long, then that's okay, and just do as much as you can. The point is that you're being conscious about your breathing. And you'll find with every breath, you can get deeper and deeper and deeper into the shape. You can fold just a little bit more. Your knee comes a little bit further down. The breath is really the instrument to help you open the energy channels. And this energy channel is really important for cultivating the sense of safety, stability, and security. Take another breath. Good. Inhale, sitting up. And then just keep your legs where they are. So your right leg is up. You're going to take your left hand, inhale to the sky, and then you're going to twist your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twisting, gazing behind you. Now with the breath, you're inhaling and you're intending the energy out like a lengthening, and then you're exhaling and you're twisting. So now we're moving into a detoxification, a wringing out, a letting go of anything that's not in alignment with where your life is headed. Anything that's unhealthy gets just exhaled out of you. It just gets released. So inhaling, extending, exhaling, twisting. Take another breath. Release, counter twist to the other side. Okay, the knee comes up. And release. How do you switch sides? How do you guys switch sides? This is how I like to switch sides. Okay, so now we're going to switch sides. So as I said before, the blade edge of the left foot goes into the crease between your shin and your thigh. Or if you're feeling more open and you want to stack your joints, you can stack you're flexing your feet and you stack your left ankle over your right knee, flexing the left foot. Inhale, sit up, exhale, fold. Like I said, I'm going to do the more moderate one today. So either way, inhale, sit up, exhale, folding. So we're evening out both sides. The most important thing is that you are breathing. If there's one thing that you remember to do, it is to breathe. Find relaxation in your neck and in your head. Allow it to just hang. Find steadiness in your breath. This side may feel the same as the other side. More likely, it feels different from the other side. Sometimes we can get into comparison mode. And if that's where your mind goes, that's okay. And let's be compassionate about that comparison. Let's release it. And just allow for what is. Be in acceptance and gratitude for what is. Breathing deeply, wherever you are. Steady breath. Maybe you're feeling a great opening through your upper back and your neck as you release your head. Taking another breath here. And as you're ready, inhale, sit up. Moving into the twist. The right leg inhales. Sorry, that's a hand, isn't it? The right hand inhales up. Left hand comes behind you and you twist. So right hand to the left knee. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twisting. Turning to gaze behind you. Inhale, lengthening. So remember on the inhales, your life force extends up. On the exhales, you're twisting and gazing behind you. Releasing, releasing, releasing. It's a detoxification of anything that you want to let go of, consciously or subconsciously. So in the intention of reclaiming your power and regaining sovereignty over your own energy, mind, heart, experience, you're letting go of anything that is not you, anything that is not in your highest. Take another breath. And then exhale, release, counter twist. Counter twist. Let the head hang. Good. And then from here, we're going to do a magic trick. You guys ready? Your left foot's going to come down onto the mat. You're going to shift your weight onto your hands, and then whoop, you find yourself in an Uttanasana. Magic trick. Uttanasana, forward fold. Grab either elbow, slight bend through the knees, let your head hang. Sway side to side. Allow spaciousness and opening through the back of the neck, back body. Let the head just really hang. In fact, if you want to have a deeper opening through the neck and the back, you can also clasp your hands behind the head and neck, and it'll bring more weight to your head. And so with your breath, it's almost like it just extends and gives traction to your spine. Take another breath. And release, and we're going to slowly inhale up to the count of 15 all the way to the stand. So grounding through the feet, Pressing through the feet, slowly, slowly rolling all the way up, slowly, slowly, engaging through your core. Your head's gonna come up last. You're rolling your shoulders up and back and away, up and back and away. And here you are. Take a moment right now in Tadasana. Feet are planted, palms face forward, open, receptive. Tuck the chin slightly in, hips tuck slightly under, maybe have a slight bounce through your knees. Close your eyes, and in the spirit of sovereignty, take a moment right now to just feel your power and your presence. I think sometimes we forget how truly powerful we are. We forget that we are a divinely created child of God that is moving through life as a walking miracle every second of every day. And that using your thoughts and your heart and your emotions, you can intend and you can create anything in the whole world that you desire. So moving your hands up to your heart, just place your hands on your heart and take a moment right now to connect with that which you desire. And maybe, something that can be kind of hard to ask a human sometimes is, what do you want? Like, that can be the hardest question to answer sometimes. But allow that desire, any desire that feels like it serves you and the people in your life that you know and even that you don't know. Allow it to bubble up in your heart right now. Even if it's a desire of how you want to feel. Even if it's a desire of how you want to feel. Even if it's not necessarily, I specifically want to manifest this kind of money, I want to manifest this kind of relationship, I want to experience this with my husband or wife or in my family. Even if it's not something like that, even if it's just simply, I desire to feel peaceful, I desire to feel free, I desire to feel abundant, I desire to feel confident, trusting. What is that desire? And with your breath and your feet firmly planted in the earth, allow that desire to just bubble up from your heart. And as you breathe, it circulates through the whole body. You feel it fully. This is your intention, that you feel fully now. And you breathe it in. And with your exhale, you release your hands. Ground through the feet. Inhale the hands all the way to the sky, big stretch, big reach, and then swan diving as you bend through the knees, coming all the way down, drop the head, very good, inhaling halfway, pulling the shoulders away. In this Ardha Uttanasana, I like to leave my hands on the mat because it provides a sense of rooting and stability. I know some people like to come here. I think this is a lot stronger and safer. So bring your hands down flat, bend your knees as much as you need to do so, and then step back into plank. Now, bring your knees down just a moment. Bring your shoulder blades onto your back. This is an alignment thing. So instead of like pressing the shoulder blades away from you, bring your shoulder blades onto your back, bring your shoulders away from your ears, and then from there, if you want, you can elevate your knees. Pulling the belly up and in, pulling up through the inner thighs. Maybe you rock front to back and find like a beautiful, perfectly balanced point for you. Maybe if you start to shake, you embrace it as you engage and activate through your power center, your solar plexus. And then from here, if you desire, you can bring the knees down as we lower into Chaturanga. I'll just demo that for you. So you can bring the knees down. And then the elbows come back and in for Chaturanga, all the way to your belly. All the way to your belly. Lift up your left leg, extend it back, release it down. Right leg, extend it back, release it down. And then from here, your hands are by your side. Just walk them back a hair so that there's a 90-degree bend in your elbow. Keep your neck long by gazing at the front of your mat. Press through the tops of your feet. Inhale your way up onto the fingertips. Keep the back of the neck long. Or maybe bring the hands fully off the mat and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down. Gentle cobra up. Gentle, gentle, not fully. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, looking left, center right. Press back, child pose, knees as wide as the mat, toes together. All the way back. So this is like an opening through your heart. It might be fun to experiment, instead of having your hands flat, you can't really see on the video. Instead of having your hands flat, maybe have your thumbs face up. Just to experiment and see what that feels like through your shoulders. And then you drop your forehead to the mat and breathe. Wiggling your shoulders back onto the spine as much as you can. Breathing deeply. Take another breath. Good, and as you're ready, coming back forward onto your hands, moving into our first downward facing dog. So before we do so, fingers spread wide, index finger faces forward, tuck the toes, shoulder blades onto the spine, and my Instagram just went out, but I think it's coming back. Those of you on Zoom, smart choice. All right. So you're in downward facing dog. You're in downward facing dog. Your heels are pressing down. Your fingers are wide. Nod of the head, yes. Shake it, no. We carry so much tension in our neck and our shoulders. And so this is such a beautiful way to release that tension through the neck and the shoulders. Deep, deep breathing. Perhaps you're inhaling, and then big audible exhaling. Big inhaling, big audible exhale. One more time. Big inhale, big exhale. Now walk your hands back to your feet. Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of your mat. Hang on there just for a moment while I figure out what's happening with Instagram. Maybe I should turn my Wi-Fi off. I don't know if that'll help. Okay, so you're in forward fold, Uttanasana at the back of your mat. Okay, good, ladies. Left hand on the mat. Right hand extends to the sky for a little twist. Bend through the left knee, straighten through the right knee as you breathe. So again, detoxification, twisting. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve, anything that doesn't align, even if you don't know what that is, you're in the intention of it, which I promise you is sufficient. Exhale, release, right hand to the mat, bending through the opposite knee. Sorry, Instagram, you guys went away for a second, but I turned my Wi-Fi off and I think that helped. So here we are, back of the mat, Uttanasana, twisting. I don't know when Instagram came back, so I was facing the other way, but make sure you get both sides. And you're breathing, and you release. And once again, we're going to roll to stand. So find stability through your feet. Bend through the knees. Slowly roll up as the head comes up last. Slowly, slowly. Tailbone tucks. Rolling the shoulders up and back and away. Good. Bend through the knees. Feel that buoyancy through the legs. Inhale the hands to the sky. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. You're inhaling up and over to the right, pressing the hips to the left. I like to keep my feet hip-width distance apart, but some people like to do this with their feet together, so that's up to you. I always like to encourage my clients to find what feels best for their bodies versus like projecting my own, how things should be on anybody. Inhale through center, release the shoulders away from the ears, switch the hands, inhaling and exhaling over to the left. Steady, even, deep breathing. You can look up or you can look down. What feels most in alignment for you? This is such a practice in trusting yourself, in identifying what your body most needs. Inhale, center, and release. We're going to come into Utkatasana now. We're here at the back of our mat. Utkatasana, so measuring the distance through which you should bend your knees with your hands. Your hands can come all the way up, or they can be in front of you. Either way, plug the shoulders back. And again, you can have your feet hip-width distance apart or together. You choose your own adventure. Sink deeper through the knees, wiggling through the toes. Shoulders are away from the ears. Powerful reaching through the fingertips as you breathe. Maybe open a little bit more through the shoulders. Exhaling, folding all the way down, drop the head. Inhale halfway. From here, walk yourself out to plank. And once again, you can bring your knees down to move through your chaturanga, or you can keep your knees lifted. I'm going to keep my knees lifted this time. So you bend the elbows back and in on the exhale. Inhale up. You can come a little higher this time, and there's Duke. And then come all the way down. Okay, you guys, this time, bring your feet together. Find length through the hips. I like to lift my feet up and back, up and back. Okay, clasp your hands behind you, or keep your hands by your side, depending on how open your shoulders feel. Inhale, upper body comes up, lower body comes up. So now you're in locust. So your legs are up. Duke, you're in the way. Your hands are up. The back of your neck is long, and you're breathing. Little back bend here for the heart, for the solar plexus. And release, right cheek to the mat. And just stay there a moment. I'm going to handle the dog situation. Hey, you got to lay down. Duke, sit. Sit. And down. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do another variation. So you can do what we just did, or Instagram is being funky again. You can do what we just, oh, what just happened? Sorry, you guys, on Zoom. Lay there. Live on Instagram is not working. Let's try that again. Okay, so this time, you're gonna, if you didn't clasp your hands behind you, you can clasp your hands behind you. Clasp your hands behind you, feet together, inhaling, open. Upper body elevates, lower body elevates, and you're breathing. Sorry if Duke is in the way. We're in locust, and we're breathing, and release. Everybody press back, child's pose. Forehead on the mat, hips back. Arms in front of you. I'm gonna check the technology. So we're in child's pose, and you're breathing in child's pose. Steady breath. Very good. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, Duke. Downward facing dog. Okay. Heels pressed down. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Pressing the mat away from you. Nod the head yes, shake it no. Take a breath and release. Ha. Take a breath and release it. Ha. Take another breath and let it go. Inhale the right leg up. Foot between the hands. Back knee down. Or back knee lifted if you're wanting to get a little crazy. Inhale the hands to the sky. Okay, we're going to breathe here. And now you can keep your hands elevated like this, or you can bring your hands down. I always tell my clients you can sway, swing, move, twist. Your body always knows what's best. I know for me, I was doing a chest workout the other day with my weights, and so it feels really good to just like breathe and open like this through my chest. Right, Duke? Can you lay down right there? My dog's really obedient, as you can see. He's a really obedient dog. You can twirl through the wrists. You can sink deeper through the hips. You can come up and back like a little peaceful warrior type of thing. Good. And as you're ready, you're going to release your left hand down. Turn your right toes out 45 degrees. You can keep your back knee down or lift it. Either way works. Simple twist. Inhale the right hand to the sky. And breathe. Ha. Steady breath. Steady breath. Simple twist. Your back knee is down or lifted. Take another breath here. Now we're going to move into some sacral chakra, the ability to flow gracefully with change. Lower the back knee. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Okay, you can stay here, just like this. Or you can come down to your elbows. You can kind of like come to the knife edge of your right foot and rock to the side or keep the foot flat. This is some deep sacral chakra. And you breathe into whatever you're feeling. You breathe into the sensation, into the emotion. Sometimes a yoga practice can really evoke some deep, unexpected emotions or memories that come up. And that's part of the beautiful healing and alignment that it offers. So you just breathe into that. Let your head hang. Good boy, Duke. He's laying down over there like a good dog. See, he gets it eventually. You can stay there, or if you want to try twisted monkey, if you're feeling rather open, bring your left hand down, right hand reaches up and back for the pinky toe side of your left foot, and you can breathe there. Steady breath. Steady breath. Deep sacral chakra opening, the ability to flow gracefully with change. Of course, it's also your creative center. And now, more than ever, creativity of all kinds is necessary. Release as you're ready. So from here, you guys, shift your weight back, wiggle the right foot to the center. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. So some people do this and they like bring their hips all the way back, and that's not what I want you to do. I want your hips to actually be over your left leg. So you're breathing here. And if full splits, full Hanumanasana is calling your name, by all means, do not let me hold you back. You're totally welcome to come into full splits. Take another breath here. Or 10, I don't care, it's your practice. You do you. Take another breath. And release. If you are in full splits without wrinkling the front of your mat, come back into plank pose. Just kidding, that's almost impossible. So if you're in Ardha Hanumanasana, bend your front knee, bring your hands back. Wherever you are, come back into plank together. We're going to move through a vinyasa. Okay, so here we are in plank, bending the elbows back and in, inhaling up. If you want to come into like a full-on upward facing dog with your knees lifted, you totally can. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, foot between the hands, back knee down, or lifted if you want a little bit more power. So now we're in a lunge. You can stay here just like this, or sort of like we did on the other side. You know where we're going. Sway. Swing, flow, move as you like. What feels good to your body as you breathe? Slowly, deeply, like literally breathing love and healing into your body. Beautiful. And this time, you're going to bring your right hand down, turn your left toes out a little bit. Back knee can stay down or lifted. Simple twists. And breathe. Steady breath, reaching to the sky. Good. Bring that left hand down. Left toes turn out 45 degrees, back knee down or lifted. Here we are in lizard pose again. Sacral chakra opening on the left side. You're going to stay on your hands or come all the way down to your elbows. If you're called, sorry on Instagram you can't see my face, but that's okay, you can hear me. So here we are in lizard pose, and you're breathing slowly and deeply. Let your head hang. Let your head hang. Steady deep breaths into the sensation, into the opening. And as I said before, you'll find that with every breath, your body opens up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Your energy channels align a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You can stay where you are, or if you want to come into twisted monkey on this side like you did on the other side, left hand inhales up, back knee bends, grabbing for the pinky toe side of the right foot, and you're breathing here. And if that's not accessible, that's totally okay. And you can stay in lizard pose. And you breathe wherever you are. Steady breath, breathing wherever you are. And release on the exhale. Beautiful. Wiggle the left foot back to the center of the mat. Straighten through that left leg, flexing through the toes. Ardha Hanukkasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. Release. This should be a beautiful opening for your back body, meaning your back body of your left leg, your hamstring, and your back body of your neck and your upper back. Okay? So especially if you've been working from home and you're sitting at the computer, this is going to be such a relief for your back body. Your back body does represent your past. So this is also like a breathing into and releasing of your past. Or maybe like an embracing of your past, like an acceptance, a forgiveness, right? So that you can transmute anything that's low vibe into a higher vibe, loving energy, which is healing. Take another breath and release. Bring your hands to the front of the mat. Step your left foot back. Knees down on the mat or lifted, moving through chaturanga. I want you to stay all the way down in your belly this time. We're going to move into boat. And by boat, I mean bow pose. So bending through the knees, reaching back for the ankles. Take a breath. And then exhale. And then inhale, coming all the way up. You're kicking with your feet. You're pulling with your hands. You're rocking a little bit, and with every breath, you're opening. Keep the back of your neck long, gazing at the front of your mat, and breathe. Very good. Release. Press back. Child's pose. Ha. Releasing into child's pose. Okay, friends, come all the way up, and you're going to walk your knees forward and come all the way to your back and come into a little twist on your back. So bringing yourself all the way forward, laying back. Bring your knees up. Actually, bring your feet down. Scoot your hips to the left. Drop your knees to the right. To your arms, gazing over your left shoulder in a twist. Stay in the twist. I'm getting up to look at the time to make sure I'm on time. Awesome. So sort of like we were doing before, the inhales lengthen your spine, the exhales twist. It's like you're literally wringing out a sponge, and you are wringing out anything that just is not in alignment with where you're going with your life. Take an inhale, bring your knees back to center, switching sides, scooching your hips more to the right to support the alignment of the spine. Tee the arms, gaze over your right shoulder. And breathe. Steady, steady breaths. Inhales, the spine lengthens. Exhales, twisting, wringing out, releasing, detoxifying. Letting go. A lot of letting go in this practice. Inhale, center. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 breaths to do anything else you feel called to do. Happy baby or an inversion or anything. And as you're ready, I'm going to scooch closer to you. As you're ready, you're going to come into Shavasana. And I suggest bringing like a pillow underneath your knees because that will provide support for your back. Okay, so I'll say 5 breaths to do instead of 10 breaths. So in an inversion or a happy baby. Beautiful. Those of you that are on Zoom, I can see your beautiful poses, your happy babies. Whatever you need. And then as you're ready, you make your way to Shavasana, final resting pose, laying on your mat with a pillow underneath your knees. Wiggling your shoulders underneath you. Feet flop out to the side. Take one final big breath in. And releasing, back to normal breathing. Back to normal breathing. So here you are in this sacred, pure space of rest, of integration, of healing, of releasing. And I want you to feel any residual energy that just doesn't feel good, that just feels heavy or doesn't feel good. Feel it just releasing out of your body into the floor as Mother Earth reaches up with her loving hands to take it from you. So think of it as like gray, fuzzy energy leaving your body behind you, just releasing into the ground, letting it go. No need to hold it any longer as Mother Earth reaches up with her hands and says, I will gladly take this from you, and transmute it into high vibe, loving energy on the planet. Sort of like how when something in the forest decomposes, it's dying, it died, it's like dying matter. But the forest, Mother Earth, uses it for nutrition, for life, for feeding that which is growing and thriving and becoming. So similarly, anything in you that is decaying, so to speak, that's not healthy for you anymore, that's not in alignment with your authentic, sovereign, empowered self, releasing out of your body into the floor. And in this process, you may have started to notice a sense of lightness and freedom come over you. Like, see yourself now in, it's like if your body is light, the light has become brighter. Whereas maybe before this practice, you were a little bit more dim. Now the light has become brighter. Your light, your electromagnetic field, your emanation is brighter. Your light is stronger. It can reach farther. It's affecting more people in an inspiring and positive way. And it feels better. It feels better to be you, to be in your body, to be in your field, in your vibration. It just feels better. Feel that now. As you're breathing normally and as you're allowing yourself to just be fully cradled by Mother Earth, to be fully cradled by God, by the angels, by the loving presence that is the divine. Take a breath, big exhale. Rock your head from side to side. Wiggle your fingers and your toes as you slowly begin to reawaken. And then as you're ready, stretch your arms overhead, stretch your legs long. So as you're laying on your mat, stretch your arms overhead, stretch your legs long. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. And then roll over to one side and pause with your head resting on your arm. Slowly bringing yourself back to life. And in your own time, as you are ready, bring yourself back to a seat with your eyes closed. And in this seat, place your hands over your heart. And reconnect once more to the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice. So now more than ever, it is imperative that you are, as I call it, ninja with your mind. And what I mean by that is that you are very diligent about your energetic hygiene and making sure that your mind, your heart, and your body are thinking and feeling and connected to only that which is high vibe. And anything that is not high vibe, you get to do this type of practice to release. So now that you're in a much more clean, pure, high vibe, healed space, reconnect again with your intention, with your desire, that which you desire to feel, with that which you are calling in, with that which you're up to in the world. Who are you and what are you up to in the world? What's your calling? What's your dharma? So connect with that now. Connect with that now. And above all, connect with how that feels, how it feels to be a servant of your dharma, how it feels to make a difference in the way that only you uniquely can. And just allow that gratitude and fulfillment and usefulness and peacefulness to fill your heart, fill your body, fill your spirit. Breathe that in. And say to yourself, and so it is, and so it is, or perhaps, and it is done, and it is done, and it is done. And be in that, be in the completion of it. It is done, and so it is. Maintaining with your eyes closed. Inhale your hands to the sky, and gathering, as I like to call it, stretching to the sky. Hands to the heart. Press your thumbs into the sternum. Fully receive. And in this place of full alignment and love and overflow, take a moment to send some love, some healing to someone else, whether someone you know or someone you don't know, or perhaps a world leader or medical workers or someone who's kind of having a hard time right now, and send them some love. Inhale your thumbs to your forehead, bow your head to the heart space. In gratitude, appreciation, and acknowledgement, namaste. Beautiful. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for taking the time and the effort to not only take care of your energy and your vibration, but it's like energetic cleanup for the planet as well. So I look forward to hearing your feedback about this. And I once again apologize for my disobedient dog who kind of gets in the way sometimes. He just wants to be a part of it. He can't help it. Sorry. And for the backlighting on Zoom. This is just how it is at this time of the day, but hopefully you guys still had a great practice. And Instagram, sorry to be in and out of technology. This is how it is when we practice online technology. Okay, love you guys. Have an amazing, Lucy's like, yeah. Have an amazing day. I love you guys. I appreciate you. See you soon. Bye.